Hello again, people. I'm going to do an occult alignment empires video again. You can see what time it is. It is the Seleucid Empire, this time under Antiochus the Great or Antiochus III. It experienced a revival after having been weakened or having simply not naturistically or naturally or otherwise been weakened. Now the Seleucid Empire was one of the major empires in the aftermath of Alexander the Great's death, when his generals fought amongst each other and they fought over thingies, etc. They were also known as the Diadochi, the successors. And the empire stretched from Anatolia, so present-day Turkey or modern-day Turkey, all the way to India, more or less, generally speaking. Now, like I said, under Antiochus the Great, up to that point, it had become weakened and fractured into a couple of city-states and tribes living on their own, etc., autonomously or semi-autonomously or whatever. But under his command, it enjoyed a resurgence, a revival, if you will. Any information you would like to know, you can find it linked at the end screen of this video and or in the description of this video. Now, as for the occult alignment, the Seleucid Empire, whose emblem you can see on in this video itself, as the thumbnail as well as the background screen, symbol of an anchor. Sometimes the anchor is accompanied by dolphins as well, yada yada yada. It is ruled by Pisces conventionally, and all the Piscean energies involved with this empire simply stood for gentility, kindness, but at the same time also ambitions that are so extreme that they can be seen as borderline delusional or fanatic. And despite the resurgence, it still was accompanied by difficulties, unsurprisingly for me. And the follow-up energies are Aries and Taurus and Gemini, other than Jupiter's Pisces. Now, the Aries, Gemini, and Taurus influences simply stand for war, which was a relatively commonplace back then, as in having to do things by force in a militant manner or a martial manner. The Gemini energy simply stands for the daily lives of such an incredible mass amount of people that lived in said territory. And the relatively minor Taurus energy stands for the relatively minor levels of material gain or cultural gain overall. You can find the astrological chart for people that know astrology also linked in the description of this video. And before I go, mind you, the 10th and the 11th house stand for the Seleucid Empire under Antiochus the Great. Not just the 10th house. I repeat, the 10th and the 11th house. Bye.